This is Two Drinks and a Joke. I'm your host, comedian Ant Morrow. To the right of me, my co-host for the evening, my good friend and colleague, the very funny Tyrone Gaines.
Yes, Tyrone the Comic on Instagram. Holla at your boy.
To his right, we have I Am a Joke, better known as DJ Brown.
I'm a joke on Instagram. IMMAJOKEE.
And to the left of me, we have the very sharp and very funny Daniel Myers.
Hello, guys. Doing good?
How you doing, boss?
That's good,
Fantastic. Feel like I'm getting, I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but I feel like I'm getting beamed up into space.
man. Yeah.
Gonna get probed. I feel like it.
You are. That contact high is amazing. It's just going to float through the room, beam you right on up.
I'm be the one to say
perfect.
it. Daniel, every time I see you, I just be like, damn. He dressed for the job he want. Because I know for a fact I dress like I'm homeless. And he's sharp. No matter what, it can be an open mic with two people there, and he got on the shit.
No, respect, man.
I appreciate it, though.
That's just because I feel like I'm above everyone.
Talk about it. Tell everybody how you really
I wish
feel.
I could take a noble stance on that. Like, yeah, I'm professional and I wanna come and put on a good impression, but no, it's just
Oh, no, that's good. That's a great mindset to have. I got on flip-flops. So we live in a different life right now. That's the point I'm making.
And look, people don't respect the professional. Like, this is a job, Like, it's just, I was realizing that this competition I went to with the homie Big Rich, shout out Big Rich, being funny is like fifth on the list. You got to show up on time and be reliable and keep your word. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole business, man. I'm sorry, I was been on my heart lately. I just wanted to get that out for the comics who may not know.
Jewels dropped by Tyrone. All right, so you guys, before we get into the segment, tell the people where they can find you at, follow you at, what you showed you might have coming up, all that kind of stuff.
I'll go first. Daniel P. Myers on everything, DANIELPMYERS. And if there's a show in town, I'm probably on it doing something.
I liked it. I like
Thanks.
it. DJ turn.
Oh, pardon me, sir. I'm at hand.
Thank you. My name is DJ Brown Johnson. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's D''JAAY. Brown Johnson, clearly.
Pause.
Who's the pause?
Keep going, sir.
So you'll find me doing lots of circus productions, lots of black comedy clubs and open mics and black and LGBTQ businesses all around Cleveland with Tyrone Gaines and Big Rich, along with a few other people who help it out and hold it down. This month you won't see me too much. What is it called when you take a break? Hiatus. Yeah, but August you'll see us in the festival. The Six City Comedy Festival, actually. Period.
DJ Brown Johnson.
This nigga told people he was about to be on a hiatus. Ain't nobody asked all that. I said, where can they find you at? Not where they cannot find you. Like, he's like, and I'm going to be in my bunker for 2 weeks. And nobody asked all that, DJ.
Have you ever taken a hiatus, Ant?
Yeah.
No, I can't stop. Won't stop, as the kids like to say.
I did.
As the kids like to say. I took a hiatus when I first started.
How long were you in the game and how long was the hiatus?
I was in the game for 3 months. Took a whole good hiatus. I did a couple shows and did great. Did a show that was cool. I had this show I did, and I got a heckler, and I did not handle it well. And I was like, fuck comedy. And I ain't do comedy again for like 8 months. But outside of that, I've never taken more than maybe a couple weeks off, a month at the most. And that's just because I'm a father and work or something like that.
You got life and shit. What about you, Daniel? Like, how long you been in the game, and have you ever taken a hiatus?
6 years, and the most was a month when COVID first kicked off. Other than that, because if I'm doing something, that means that that's all I'm doing in my life. So I'm not a break person.
This nigga risked death. He said a month in, like he was like April 2020. Man, that was
With asthma.
Playing the game on hard.
COVID was looking for you.
Well, I'm glad you're still with us, man. That's dope.
I'll take that the good way, but I'll laugh about it in the bad way.
No, I feel the same
Oh,
way, man.
no.
Like if I take a break, if like say I do 2 months off of comedy, I'm gonna feel like I'm starting from scratch.
Exactly.
Like just all my the emotions and the anxieties and all that shit.
If you keep like just beating it down, if you just keep doing it every night, you keep those like stress levels low. You keep those, you're sharp. You stay sharp, and you can find these little strategies and tricks not to get burnt out. But otherwise, if you just keep doing it over and over again, the nerves and the stress stay down.
Absolutely.
Anything, DJ?
What, answer the question?
No, I'm saying, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, I mean, I'll answer the question since you're asking. The very, very, very first time I did comedy, actually on this stage with John Bruton, it went so horribly. That was in November. I didn't do comedy until March the next year.
It happens. That shit humble the fuck out of you.
I was so like, ooh, child. How long? 3-4 months. Yeah, 4 months. No, it was early November. So December, January, February, March. Oh yeah, 4 months. I was so humbled. Ooh, child. And that was when I was going by. I was going by DJ Nerd. Very, very first time.
I never heard that name before.
John seen it, and he was like, "This is live." He said my government name, and was like, "Come up here and do your time." I was like, "Oh my god!" It was so embarrassing.
He wasn't feeling a nickname, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. For the record, DJ's real name is DeQuarius Loquacious Jones the fourth. If you didn't know already. Oh man.
Then you say you had a question you want to ask a comment?
Oh yeah. Okay. So, if I'm not being too presumptuous, right? I think this might apply to you. Growing up, I've always had this conversation about being a real nigga. A real nigga. You're black. Yeah, you're black, but are you a real nigga? Have you ever dealt with that before in your life? And how do you deal with it if that applies?
Did you just ask him that?
Are you that's the definition of backing someone into a corner.
Yeah.
What are you asking?
He's like, so dang, when was the last time you was a real nigga?
Hey, I've never been a real nigga. And I've always, anyway, I'll talk about it later.
I've seen all 6 seasons of Sanford and Son, and I've seen Undercover Brother from start to finish like 9 times. What do you want from me, man? What do you want from me?
That's qualified, right.
What do you want from me?
You got to watch a couple slave movies and shed a tear, and then you almost there.
You know what? You're right.
Hey, look, it was crazy though, like, cause my
But no, not to say that, cause I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that. I said I wouldn't. In his layman terms, you're trying to say, where do you draw the line at being down for your friends or something like that, opposed to being professional and or have to take your priorities? So you might have a group of friends, or you might be in a frat or a club or something like that. Where do your allegiance stop?
So you're saying, when have I ever took the initiative to like stand up for
against a group that you're a part of, or a group that someone that you're portraying?
Can't say I've really always been the most like social person, but as far as like little spats in the comedy community, I've always gone to bat for people that I thought, like, I don't think he has much to offer this business or this. It's like, give him a chance. Like, let him spread his wings a little bit. Give him time to gestate a little bit. Like in the comedy community, I'm doing that constantly. We're just giving people chances because people consistently don't remember how just bad they were at the beginning, and people only see where they're doing now. So
that's a good point, man. Like the ego, you have to fight the ego because some people, they'll forget. They're like, man, I used to be terrified. You can't look down on somebody who's I get that. I get that.
DJ.
What is my question?
This is my question. I thought he would paraphrase, but he said something about when do you ever have to be a real nigga. What did you say?
No, I was just questioning the real nigga, just like pretty much the relationship with like blackness and performing. You have a platform. You have to like.
Oh wait, I thought this is a horrible question for the two of them.
Is this a horrible question?
This nigga ain't never had to be a real nigga.
I was reading today.
You don't know. So hold on. So he had to be a real nigga before I had to
He
be a real
didn't.
nigga.
I even changed his question for him.
But he answered the question.
And I changed it. You want me to change the word of you too?
I feel like I can answer both questions. How about that?
Let's go.
How about them apples?
Let's hear it.
Well, first, he asked his question. Now, what was your specialized question so I can answer them both?
I said the time that you might have had to go against a group and or club that you were affiliated with to show that you different and you just not a part of the monotony of bullshit they might be on.
So against the majority?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 24/7, basically. Because I live in an intersectionality where especially starting out comedy, when I first started out, I always felt like an outcast no matter where I was on the scene. On the west side, I'm one of the only black people there. On the east side, I'm one of the only gay people there. On both sides, I'm always one of the youngest people in the room. So no matter what, I always felt like I was an outcast or like sort of like diversified in that my viewpoint was so severely different from everybody else in the room. So taking that and trying to launch my voice forward was always insane. Basically telling people like, because I was hanging out with like the youngest people there who may or may not be good at comedy, trying to figure out our steps and our ways and trying to tell them, no, let's listen to this one because he had some good advice. He was just a jerk, but this one really didn't do well. Like trying to figure out which people wanted to support us, which people just wanted to just get these young people out the way, and whatever the case may be. Now, as far as me being a real nigga, it's always been an interesting battle that I grew up with because my mother worked very, very hard to not have the life that she had because she came from the absolute struggle. Like, she damn near raised herself. So for me, she overcompensated. So a lot of stuff like even just buying food at a grocery store, I had to like physically learn out after I was out of the house and growing and by myself. So a lot of like I barely had that struggle until I hit. So it was really interesting because like in some aspects I feel like I'm one of the realest niggas there, but in other aspects like I'm very much like when I'm in a comedy room and niggas just start talking and be like some, oh yeah, y'all seen this, y'all know about this, I'll be like some damn. I don't know about no EBT. Y'all stay safe though. Did I eat down?
That was a great point. Great point.
Not sure what that means, but if you
Did good. He did good.
nope, thumbs up. That's all we did.
A handshake at the most.
Not getting caught into that. That eat down. That sounds wild.
Hey, but no, look so that's kind of was the point though. It's like real nigga-ness, whatever, is equated with the struggle, right?
So I can answer that. I don't like being a real nigga, but I always got to be a real nigga by deferred.
You seem good at it.
Because everybody, listen, I'm the go-to nigga that you need for some reason. Like, people see me and shit, they assume that I'm like some thug or I'm at least an ex-felon or some shit, or they assume the worst. No one ever sees me like, that nigga probably sings beautiful. Like, no one ever thinks no shit like that. So I always come to me as a real nigga. Like, niggas come to confide in me. Me see that whole ass nigga over there, I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. But I assume my face is trustworthy enough to hear this news.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? But being a real nigga, that shit was cool when you were a kid, man. I have no motivation to be a real nigga. I'm being real to me.
Hey, but so look,
if it don't align with me, then I can't be real. But I can fake with the best of them.
But look, my argument is though, there's no definition of what a real nigga is.
I mean, a real nigga is stupid. That's the definition.
But look, in defending my real nigga-ness, I was like, hey, yo, look, I done shot guns, I done sold weed, you know what I'm saying? I pimped a bit, you know, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm representing the community wrong.
I'm not affiliated with this nigga law enforcement.
I'm just saying, you know.
I pimp bitches.
I didn't know what to, I pimped on accident. She was a hoe and she was just staying with me and she would do her job to bring money
I'd
back.
be damned if I'm
I was like, you right, bitch, bring that money back.
I'd be damned if I'm outside selling my pussy to a nigga that's gonna do this before you hit me. You got me, you got me fucked up.
That's when they know it's serious. If I put the glasses up,
you better get
it's a
LASIK
problem.
before you get tough with me, nigga. I will snap them glasses in half.
If I push the glasses up, it's a situation. You know what? If they down here, we cool. If they down here, we good. But if hey, listen, we need we need to have a conversation. No.
Oh no, because he can't see her.
I can't. Right, that's it. That's the
he
fight.
Gonna do one of these like before you go. I'm right here, Daddy. What you talking about? Yeah, but you better not win nowhere.
Oh my god.
But yeah, because I feel like growing up, where I grew up in the hood, and they want you to be that to an extent. So you gotta live with that shield. That's how you gotta walk and talk. You know what I'm saying? You want to be valid. You want to be not a snake, not a punk. You just want people to realize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
But at the same time, I'm not a real enough nigga to do no weird shit. I'm not gonna go with you and you go and kill a nigga, and the cops pull us over, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what happened. Both of y'all getting 25 years. I still don't know, nigga. I'm holding my nigga down. No.
But you kept it real though.
Tyrone Gaines shot everybody. I actually got footage on my phone just in case this happened.
Yeah.
I was gonna delete it if we didn't get pulled over. Since we were pulled over, just go to fast forward to 45 seconds. You can see Tyrone exiting the premises with blood on his hands. Like, I'm telling the story, nigga.
For the record, I've never shot anyone or been anyone's nigger, ever. Just put that on there.
I couldn't imagine it. Nah, man. Certain shit, man. Like, I feel like that's a damning thing. That's why a lot of these athletes or rappers get shot and or robbed or they get they brand get tarnished and shit, because it's like you holding on to this imagery of what you think this hard ass, I'm gonna hold it down, I'm gonna do some weird illegal shit just to get by. Like, that don't make you a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're talking about intersectionality, like DJ brought up, the black community and the street community has been hand in hand, you know?
Yeah.
And they make you feel like you got to be a thug.
'Cause it's a shield they put out. It's a shield. It's a defense mechanism. A lot of black people are scared. For every Malcolm, it's 20 people that rather turn you in. So for you to assume that it's a bunch of these
get your hand on my
Power
pocket.
Rangers, some shit, no.
Get your hand on my pocket, niggas.
It's a whole lot of sheep. That's why they're allowed to get pushed around the way they are. That's why they're allowed to get treated the way they are. It's a lot of sheep. So in that same instance, that shield helps you. It helps you when you go somewhere and you might be the only minority in the room. You put that face on like you're a real nigga, and all of a sudden you like the intimidating guy in the room. You see what I'm saying? You look like the more serious person in the room.
Yeah, the authority mechanism. Almost.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, okay.
Just like you said, you don't want to seem like you was a soft black guy.
Right.
So you had to tell him, I shot a gun, I sold weed.
No, the word they said was non-threatening. That's it.
You got to show that I'm real. I can be as hardcore as I need to be for this.
Yeah.
You really don't got to.
Yeah.
Showing up is being black enough.
All right, because I want to kick it to the guests too, but I just want to address that point. Like, I don't know, growing up, I always thought I had to be necessarily like evil in order to achieve this level of blackness. I really just wanted respect. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to do bad things, but you know what I'm saying? You wanted to...
Well, being bald in the 4th grade with glasses and light skin, no one's going to take you serious.
I had the kid. I had the whole asymmetrical joint.
Oh, you was ready to get bullied.
Oh, I was ready to rap. I wanted to be an entertainer.
There's going to have your ass dancing, all right.
Oh, man, I'm going to address it on the stage later, but definitely it was just a struggle navigating it, trying to be, but like you said though, like when you're young, you don't know if you're weird or if you're special. You know what I mean? You might have like a whole skill that.
I always knew I was both.
Did you know you was both?
Yeah, I knew.
I thought it was like.
I've been weird. I knew I was weird. I was weird in my household. I was different than my brothers and sisters growing up, so I knew I was weird. But I always been smart, and I always been smarter than everybody I talked to in a given day.
Okay.
So I use that to my advantage for a lot of shit. But no. But then because of that, that's where I had to get the hood nigga from. I had to let niggas know where I'm from. Because when you the shortest nigga in the class and you the smartest nigga in the class, nigga, you are asked for a bully.
Oh, my God.
So I had to fight niggas like it was in a prison yard just to prove a point. A nigga step on my shoe, and normally I would let it slide, but I can't. So now I got to tee off on this dude.
Does the shortness drive your comedy in anything?
Nah.
Because I feel like you had like a flaming hot kettle cooked chip on your shoulder.
I feel like being short did fuel it.
Yeah.
Because everybody
Small
has
bag.
short jokes.
No.
Everybody has short jokes. So it was like, you this. So I was like, you know what? I got something for your ass. But no, I just always like to make people laugh. Even before I realized I was short. When I was still younger and everybody was around the same height, I used to be the funny guy. You know what I'm saying? So I always like to make people laugh. Being short just gave me quicker wit.
Yeah.
I had to come with, because the short joke used to hit. The short joke used to hit like if a nigga make a good mama joke.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
it's good,
'Cause
yeah.
It's piercing, because it's so true. You know what I'm saying? So
Are
it's
you
like,
using reality, motherfucker?
yeah.
Right.
So
right.
you used to have some shit. You used to have a chamber like, listen, I got 12 in this clip. You gonna get that one off, but
Dude,
you
listen.
gonna fight in this conversation.
5th through 8th grade, every summer I would pre-write jokes for people who I thought was gonna be problems that year. I'm like, all right, we going back. Let me just, I had my Perry's.
No, I always went off the top of my head for real. But I always knew that I've thought about these jokes about this person. I'm the kind of person like this. Like, we walk into this room right now, I can look at each one of y'all. If y'all don't give me no problem tonight, I will never have to say this joke.
Yeah.
But if DJ was to make a short joke, the next time DJ get a chance, I'm about to tear DJ up.
So you go in and scan like the Terminator. You just like, and just assess targets.
I've already got
and
12
go
jokes that I thought about that I'm not going to say because you're safe. But the second that you're not safe, like the one night when you was talking shit,
Oh my
and I
God.
spent 30 minutes just...
Man, listen, I had 2 good jokes for Ant. I said, bow. This nigga spent 30 minutes on my ass, right? And like, he doing shit like this. He's like, all right, man, I'm about to go. He's like, no, hold on, let me talk to you for a minute. And just like, hold on. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, no, he was going to get that lesson that night. Like, don't do
was
that.
good.
Don't do that.
We ain't kids no more, Ant.
But yeah, it's growing up short, I think it helped. And then I was chubby too, so that helped. I think the fat jokes was even worse than the short jokes.
Husky. I wouldn't say chubby. Husky. Hello. I think that was you.
Still good.
My bad, guys. I don't feel like we're excluding. This was a good conversation, though. I wanted to delve deep into that. But anyway, man, 4th of July is today. How's everybody feeling for the 4th? Any big plans? You could have been any place in the world, but y'all here with us.
Hey, what plans do we have, Tyrone?
Barbecue. Say it into the mic.
What plans do we have if we're here?
Welcome. Find a seat, guys. Come on in. We got this podcast going. We're going to get some comics going for you guys in a second. This show was for y'all. We knew y'all was going to be late. Nah, them too. I can't see them.
So when you bisexual, you allowed to do stuff like that? Because I feel like that is the cheat code.
Who's buying sex? What are you talking about?
No. No. Hear me out. And what buying pussy? What you talking about?
You said bisex. Usual.
What up? No, I'm talking about, because you know how you can just speak any type of way to women? Like, that's what I'm saying. You be like, girl, them titties looking good and all that kind of shit.
You can grab them.
If you bisexual, you allowed to still do that? Can you be that flamboyant, or you got to tone it down?
I mean, I guess it just depends on your personality, though. Oh. It really just depends on your personality, I guess, and just their comfortability level. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you still a threat. Like, I'm not a threat to a woman. I'm not going to touch you in your cootie cat. But, like, if I'm bisexual, your cootie cat can get it, or your boyfriend's cootie cat can get it.
Okay.
Either or.
Never mind. I'm mad. I asked a question. Okay. Yeah, I think that boy did, bro.
Wow. Hilarious.
We need that, though, because that's the mic they need for stage. Where's Mike at?
My gay cousin, man, he always used to grab my ex-girlfriend's titties. Like, ooh, girl, your titties getting big. I'm like, Nick, that's my woman, motherfucker. Get off her. You ain't that gay. I don't trust it. You got a penis. Get your ass out of here. Acting like it's fun. Get off her titties. It's the mother of my child. No. Not really.
Mike, the mic from stage is out.
How long is this cord?
I don't know. It just popped off.
It popped, literally. Cherry.
Nah, that bitch off. Even when you cut it on, it's off.
This show is brought to you by the B-side. Cocoa butter and incense everywhere.
We gotta get them on the stage eventually.
Yeah.
And we gotta try and get Fred and Fleming here and be done with the show for the night.
Absolutely. Nope.
There's nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we need that mic so they can tell some jokes.
You gonna pass Daniel yours or?
No, I'm saying this is fine. He can talk if you like.
I'm just saying, like, because it'd be rumors around the comedy community, and everybody thinks that you're a villain from the '80s. And how do you deal with those accusations? It's a question.
I thought the current rumor was that I'm like Pennywise,
Ooh,
the clown,
that's a good one. That's
from
a
like
good
a
one.
time traveler. That's what I thought because I don't age. I consistently look the same.
You look very. You are. It's hard to gauge your age. I would say.
100%.
100%.
Yes. Want to narrow it down?
If I had to guess, Daniel, you are 26.
28. So not bad. I don't know when I'm gonna get to the point where I look my age, but it's just it. Eventually, I'll get there.
If I had to guess,
Yeah.
if I had to guess, you're gonna have the same face about the next 20 years.
All right.
Like you look
It works.
17 in the face. No, I always bring that up because you remember the worst roast you ever received from somebody?
Nah,
Like when I was in school, this one kid I had
I ain't gonna lie.
I had just got contacts, and he was like, "Man, I thought the nose came off with the glasses." I was like, oh.
You was Humpty Dumpty.
I was very upset about that. Mad it was aimed at me. I mean, and it wasn't racist. It wasn't anything else. It was specific.
That's a good joke.
To me, that was a great joke.
You should write him and say that he is a, you know, it'd be that villain's arc. That's the day that he made a villain. Like, bitch.
Groucho Marx would have been proud of that one.
Yeah, that was
That was a good
Shakespeare. It was Shakespeare. I was like, I'm mad it was aimed at me though.
Okay.
one. You know, I didn't, like I said, I went to Glenville, man, so that was just part of our days. So
Like a top 10.
I can't remember the worst joke I done heard.
I'll do the worst joke. I'll do my worst joke while you're thinking about it.
Okay.
The kids got around. It was Christmas time, and this is when I had an afro. I didn't have my locks. I grew my locks out when I started comedy, and they said that I looked like the little drummer boy, and they sang a song for me. They said, he'll shoot his naps at you.
Oh, damn. You was a black school shooter. They played you.
They came up, and like they had like bars. They sat down and spent the whole class writing an entire song together based off of me. I was Jordan from the Bernie Mac show. I was just going all the way down the list.
You know, I couldn't. I've been riding and telling jokes for a long time. I can't think of one. Because it's so many that just blur together after a while.
You say you've been riding?
Nope.
You got anyone?
Got one. I go by a middle initial on stage, and no one ever really brings that up. They'll say, "Oh, what does the P stand for?" But I remember Jeremy Shear, who you guys know Jeremy. I would imagine you guys know. That was a dumb question. But was like when I first started going by the initial, it was like Daniel Myers, or as it says, Daniel P. Myers. The P stands for pretentious. That hit me.
I don't know. I kind of like it though. That's all right.
That's good. It's a solid one.
I like Daniel double penetration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
DP.
I don't remember them giving me that one.
That's what the West Side calls him.
Oh yeah.
Can
Brian Sternick specifically.
Can you double penetrate a?
I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate an anatomically incorrect nickname.
Yeah, right there you go.
That makes no.
I'm not gonna lie. You do dresses like you can double as a bad guy in one of them blaxploitation movies, and then in the same TV set lot, you go over and shoot a porno. Same lot. They just mousse your hair and now you in some pussy. So I feel
No,
like
he
you used to
would
have a productive day back in the 80s.
he would definitely sell drugs, but he would have like time bombs. He would have bombs that
Oh
would
no!
like
In the black exploitation
30
movie,
seconds before.
he the
yeah,
one that
in the
shaft
same
chopping
movie.
in the neck. You jive turkey.
You thought I was dead, sucker. Oh, that's funny.
But you too stylish to be the man though. That's why you had to be one of the ones he chopped first. You're not at the end of the movie.
Bitch, I told you. So are we? What's up next? I don't know.
It's time for one of them to get on stage. We've been talking long enough.
Okay.
So who would like to go first? Daniel, DJ,
We're
Daniel.
flipping a coin. I don't even. I think I got.
See, I don't like that.
It's a compliment.
I don't like that for you.
All right, I'm gonna spin the lighter.
You way too stylish for him to tell you to go off stage and do that.
I'm gonna spin the lighter and see who comes closest to. Nope.
It did. The DJ twice.
DJ. You better work,
Aw,
bitch.
daddy's little monster.
You ain't got no jokes today. Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. I just really came to support the cause. But you know what? I got like a joke or two I want to work on. So let's talk about it, sure. Let's see. I've been doing Mexican all week. Chipotle, Taco Bell, Jose and Mateo. Them two fuck me up. Them boys. And I love my local Chipotle because it's very authentic. Everyone behind the bar is actually Mexican. This is fun.
Keep going.
Let's see. There's this lady at the bar, however, cussing out the woman behind the counter, just saying all these horrible things to her, saying like, "Oh, you don't belong in this country. You need to go back to where you're wanted." Saying all these horrible things to her. And after she leaves, I come up to her. I come up to the lady in the cashier. I'm like, "I'm so sorry that she said that to you." "Yes, I've been going through this all day. Is this your order?" I was like, "Yes. Can I please add a side of guac to that?" She said that would be $5. To which I said, "You need to take your ass back to Mexico. Don't do that shit around here." One of my biggest turn-ons is, no, not turn-ons. One of my, I guess, character issues, developments of daddy issues is abandonment and being ignored. So this is like great for me. This is like turning me on. What did she say? Does my voice turn you on? That's sexy, Red. Let's see. Being ADHD is really chaotic. It's fun because you never know what the day is gonna be like for you, especially if you have enablists with you. I'll have a whole set of like, today I'm gonna go to work, I'm going to go to the vape store, and then I'm gonna go home. And then somehow, throughout the day, other missions come about. Like, never mind, I'm not gonna do that joke. It's not fully done yet. Let's see. I'm gonna do like one more joke, and then Daniel, you can have this. Let's see, what's a joke that I really wanted to work on? Let's see. Oh, let's do this one. So, being in a younger generation has been really, really interesting because watching music develop has been very, very crazy. I remember when I was growing up, I was listening to songs like talking about how this woman was too close, how she was a brick house, and how she was poison. And I just thought that was just how all women were. Too close to me, brick houses, and all poison. I didn't realize that those are like just random. Ooh. Okay, you better work. random like masculine toxic energy or whatever the case may be, or just how fucking disgusting music was back then. It was so discreet because they were singing to you. Now we just tell you how fucking disgusting we are. Like we went from, I'm trying to think what song I had written down. I can't think of whatever song I have written down, but pretend I'm singing a song, to like more aggressive. I don't care anymore. Come on, Dan.
DJ Brown Johnson. Make some noise for DJ Brown Johnson. Great stuff, great stuff. Coming to the stage next, we have one of the best dressed comics in the city. You've seen him all over the place. Give it up for my guy, Daniel P. Myers.
Thank you, thank you. DJ displayed great poise and confidence by coming up here and acting like there was a crowd. I appreciate that. I'm going to act like I am performing to 3 cameras. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hit the downvote and flag button. No, this is cool. I would like to thank the B-side for having me, and also you guys on this wonderful 4th of July. And by that I mean I figured that the one Black Run open mic would be the one open mic that didn't want to close down to celebrate how great this country is. We appreciate it. Let's celebrate our.
Facts.
They won't close down. They're not going to have plans to celebrate. They won't be gung ho about the history of this country. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Whose history, my brother?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Whose history you talk about, my brother?
You're right. That's 2 very different things. Oh man, you put me on the spot earlier. You put me on the spot. No, I love you, Aunt. I love you. I was just messing with you. You saved this, so I thank you. I'm going to do one joke, and then I'm going to head out of here. DJ was talking about songs, and one of the songs that I listened to recently, by a round of applause, who's ever heard that the Edmund Fitzgerald song? Anybody? Yeah. By Gordon Lightfoot? Nobody? All right. A couple people. Now, people always told me, like, hey, Daniel, you got to listen to this song. You got to listen to this Edmund Fitzgerald song. It's a wonderful song, and it's such a nice folk song. You got to listen to it. I listened to it. That song is horrifying. Because one of the lyrics in that song is, hey, fella, it's a direct quote from the cook, who his last words were radiating over the PA saying, well, fellas, it's been good to know you, right before the ship went down. Yeah, it's like only Gordon Lightfoot could get away with that. Like nobody else could get away with putting somebody's last words in a song. Nobody. Like, could you imagine if somebody, you were like driving down the street and some
lady, she about to grace the stage.
Boom, boom, boom.
Courtney.
Give it up for Court.
No, not yet. Calm down. Tell the people a little about yourself, where they might find you on social media.
I just talk into this. Okay. My name is Courtney.
Ooh, it's magic.
Please don't let me hear myself louder. Don't give me a stage. My name is Courtney Avi, and you can find me on Instagram _Court Hall. I think there are 2 T's and 3 L's in the name.
I like, what's that?
That's too much spelling. My eyes is rolling the back of my head just now.
That's alliteration. You said 3 L's? There's going to be some la-la-la-las in there.
I mean, if you can figure it out, I guess you're a grand wizard, huh?
Ooh, that's the
It's a
clan.
little racist.
See? Racist as hell.
Happy 4th of July!
That's a good tag to that. That's a good tag.
And on my right, man, we have one of my favorite comics, man. He is, you're not in the room. He's not in the room with you. You're in the room with him. Give it up for my man, Flim Love.
Hi, guys. What's going on? Hey, I just thought about this. Do you think actual wizards take offense to grand wizards?
I would hope so.
Because, like, they were doing it first, you know, and then, like, these damn racists came in.
Isn't
decided
that
to
like
take their
everything,
name.
though? That's like how the
That's what I'm
swastikas
saying.
came.
What's that tattoo on your arm?
It's a Naruto tattoo. I got it in Miami. I was pretty fucked up, but I like it. I like it that it's on my arm.
Oh no, so it was like give me like a Daily Winnie the Pooh vibe.
Pretty much, yeah, dude. He's like Anbu Black Ops. He's the one that gets it done. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at it.
Killed his whole clan for a better cause. So I kind of respect that.
Has watching anime ever got you some pussy?
Believe it or not, it has. Yeah, I got some vagine from this weird anime weeb at a convention.
You're making it sound bad.
Yeah, dude. But it was cool though. Like, I mean, you know, she didn't smell as bad as the rest of them, but like,
whoa,
she was still hot for the most part. But like,
What's for the most part mean though?
Yeah, what does that mean?
She was hot for the most part.
Where you guys going?
Wait, what was the 10%?
The 10% was.
It's not that cold in here. It's a little freezing. Look, my nipples only been hard for 30 minutes, so I'm cool.
Yeah, mine are getting there for sure. I feel them like diamonds. But yeah, no, it wasn't bad. She was a nice gal, but you know, she was kind of quirky. You know, she was a little off, but like, she was a babe though. Yeah, that's the most part of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was making a joke about it because I was just saying, could you watch anime? So.
Don't you judge Flynn, man.
Oh,
Listen,
I watch anime.
But look, you ever been with a girl that cosplay?
I can't knock her when I'm wearing anime.
You ever been with a girl that cosplay?
Cosplay? No.
I was with this sister, man. She dressed up like one of the Dora Milaje from the Black Panther, one of the guards. Like, she ain't cut her hair or nothing, but shit.
See, I didn't know that was cosplay. I thought it was like dressing up. Have I done dress up shit before?
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Technical term.
I used to be into that kind of shit when I was younger.
What was you dressing up as?
Oh man, I was doing all kind of shit, nigga. I had the cufflinks and the fucking G-string. I was a Chippendale dancer one time. Then another time I went to Mexico. I bought one of the fucking Rey Mysterio masks. I was a whole wrestler for that.
You was a luchador?
Oh nigga, I've done things. I've done some things. I'm gonna tell you right now. I used to have fun in my other past life.
Thank you
Nigga
for
could do a
telling us
Musa.
this. I love a free space. Thank you.
Yeah, talk your
Super
shit.
free. How long have you been in the game on the comedy
How
side?
long? I mean, tonight.
Oh, this is her first time.
I know.
She popping her cherry tonight, man. Make some noise for popping the cherry, man, please.
We don't got enough plastic down for that.
Cherry, we don't got no plastic. It's
We
not
don't got no
Dexter.
plastic for that.
Cherry Poppins.
So, what made you want to go up tonight?
I love women in comedy, and I think that I'm really funny.
Okay.
She's gonna love my set.
That was the
woman.
DJ. That was the worst woman voice ever. That just sound like a cat got stepped on.
Slay.
I support you, girl.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait to see the feminine comedy. You're gonna love my set. I'm on the same stuff.
Ask him your real nigga question.
Oh, okay. So I was saying, like, I've always had to deal with the.
You can answer it next, and then we can throw you up on
I'm gonna
stage.
see if I can do it. I can clean up the question. I always had to deal with the intersectionality of black culture and street culture, and I'm always getting the real nigga question. And I'm like, have you ever had to deal with that? And if so, how?
All my life I have to deal with it. That's why I try to avoid saying the N-word. Because I pronunciate all my words, and when I say it, it doesn't sound good. It sounds racist every time. So I try to.
It's pronounced.
Yeah.
Carry on. I'm sorry. I'm a real nigga.
Yeah. So I can't. I try not to say it. I give myself at least, if I have to say it, I at least try to say it at least twice a year. That's my limit.
So you don't ever say the N-word?
Not really. No. It's like I got this vast vocabulary, so I try to change it up.
Do you fuck white girls?
Sometimes, but I'm currently with a Haitian gal right now.
Do you
Oh my God.
Haitian?
Oh, nice. Yeah. And she's great. I love her. Yeah. Not your daughter, but
I don't care for her as daughter.
Okay. She's cool too. I met her. His daughter's cool.
She remind me of this nigga. I don't like this nigga.
Believe it or not, she came from his nutsack.
Oh, pause. But
that's how babies are made.
23andMe.
Hey, funny shit. My son the other day, he was at a family reunion, and he was like, "Hey, Dad, I got a question for him." I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Where do hot dogs come from?" I'm like, I'm gonna ruin this whole day for you, so let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about any of that, because you get mad when you find out what happened to them. What about you? You rather be a real nigga or a real woman or a black sister or something?
A realer nigga than you
They
wanted to be.
want you to be something you ain't want to be, but they try to portray you as that.
Have we all heard how I talk?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just talk about that first.
Yeah, there we go. She talk about
that
me.
hasn't been easy. So I'm from Lee and Harvard, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I grew up there. So
Got money,
So you was on the
Black
cusp
excellence.
of the rich money and the hood niggas.
Correct.
I get
so,
it. I know
yeah,
exactly
I
what
was
you're talking
right
about.
like on that cusp. You know how like Invermere, like some parts of Invermere or yeah, like it's kind of closer to like Scottsdale.
Totally.
And so it's kind of closer to Shaker, so they can still go to Shaker. My mom is like, like let's jump that train. Like
You gotta talk into it a little more.
They're kind of lighter, and so
You gotta
let's
talk on
get
the mic
there.
a little
So right.
0
And
to 100, right.
And so I have the vernacular of a Catholic white school child. Nailed it.
Yeah,
and
right.
then
Talk
I
about it.
also have the temperament of somebody that will take off every piece of clothing to fight.
That's together.
I like
the
it.
fusion.
Too many people have called me crazy.
How
and I will
long?
admit
How
it.
long have you been single?
A while.
Oh no, because I
They're
s-
scared.
no, because normally the big chop happened after, you know what I'm saying, some foul shit happened in a
After
relationship.
the breakup, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I know
okay,
things.
so
I know things.
do you want to
New
know
year,
what the
new
full
me.
story was?
Let's hear it.
Okay,
See, I know
so-
things. I'm like, that. She got the curl off, feeling good about it today. She's like, my shit
you.
growing, is looking good. But
Yes.
chop happens, so I know.
Yes, I'm obsessed with just taking it off if anybody upsets me. So
purge.
that is very funny that you say that.
I know
so
things.
Last August, it's almost the anniversary of this mess, but it was the tell-all and the reveal of fuck shit. So
We've all been
I
there.
was like, well, and like
That's like an album.
Right.
I would listen to that.
And so, like, my whole thing is that, like, I do have nice hair, and that's also kind of one of those things that I don't talk about along with my voice. And,
Is that like 3C with the Brazilian twist in it? I see it.
Yeah, and so
Can't
it's
believe it.
very nice to take care of, and, like, when people talk about their hair, I'll never complain, because this is, easy to brush through, this is easy to get through. I have no complaints with my hair, that's why I cut it all the time. So, a lot of the times, a lot of compliments that I get from men are that they like my hair very long, and they like how soft it is, whatever, this, that, the third. And so, at some point, I just,
You wanna know the real reason why men say that? A lot of men say they like women with long hair, because a lot of them still don't know if they all the way straight or not. And they feel they fuck you with short hair, they might bring some shit up that they don't want to have brought up.
If you like a bald head, that might say something about you.
So if I keep this long
I've
hair,
always thought that too, yeah.
because
I'm just like,
I-
I'm coming too masculine for them.
I'm not gonna lie. When I go out, I've said times I like my girl to have their hair down, only because now, especially I got hair, so
Right.
I can't be the bad bitch on
No,
that
that
shit.
absolutely makes
Like
sense to me.
I can't look like you taking me out on a date. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect sense.
I can't have my shit going like this, and then you like, yeah, so you ready
So
to go?
like Doja right now,
Hey,
she
I don't
can't
know. So,
play.
am I don't
I
know.
mean, Doja 20 pounds heavier can get this dick. Doja now, I don't know if she got a pill
Hey,
problem.
this might be presumptuous though. Like, do you
But I
think,
know she Doja, I'm gonna smash
Hey,
regardless.
everybody takes
I
Adderall.
want to ask her that. Like, I don't know if this is presumptuous, but like, do you think women do that because it's like they don't want to be appreciated for their beauty? They want to be appreciated for the person they are more.
Absolutely,
Is that what it is?
yes.
I just had that.
And also,
That's
it's
solved it.
that
Did you know that?
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that are built into straight hair that
I know
aren't
women.
absolutely black women. So
ask
you might
questions.
as well come back to nature, come back to yourself.
Is Doja Cat hot again, or does she still look
She's
like
always been hot.
She looks like she used to look like Master Roshi for a little bit. Remember she shaved her
Hot,
head, was wearing glasses,
hot,
had the turtle shell.
would fuck,
Yeah, of course you would, dude.
nailed it.
Guys can grab each other's
Hey,
scalps in bed.
I'm not gonna lie. When Doja Cat first came out, bitch out my cow, I was
That was
like,
a good song.
I don't give a fuck about cows, but I will fuck her.
Yeah, she was perfect, and then she just went on a
And then she
spree
was
of
like, I got success. I'm gonna do coke and not eat.
shave, eyebrows gone.
I was like,
If
it's a
I
black
could
Marilyn
afford it,
Manson.
I would.
He said what?
If I could afford it, I would. I mean, like, ball out, go crazy.
Oh
You're
my
what,
God,
in your
dude.
20s? Fuck
I
around and
ain't
find
mad at
out.
it.
You'll
I-
find out.
I'm scared of doing hard drugs. I'm never gonna find out. Oh, this nigga done got me.
Damn.
You're welcome.
Schooled him.
Not for real, man. I'm scared, man. Like I want to try cocaine before. I'm like that ain't my for me. Nostrils too wide. I feel like I'm not gonna know how to stop.
Don't do none of the permanent ones. Like I'm gonna try this heroin. No, nigga, that's what
heroin.
you do now.
Yeah, no,
Nigga,
no
I don't have
needles,
to.
nothing.
Listen, if I gotta heat some shit, tie myself off just to get high, nigga, fuck this.
You ain't never heated up a spoon before?
Nigga, for
I don't
what?
want to be that close to Bobby Brown.
Listen.
Hey, don't blame Bobby. Whitney's look, Whitney's dead and he got to do all them drugs by himself. You can't judge him.
Have you seen Whitney's biopic for the Lifetime one?
Which one? This is like 4.
They did her bad in that biopic.
Crazy
The
situation.
one with her and Bobby, get up.
They made
I'm
Bobby
gonna do this
look
cocaine
like.
till you get up,
Listen,
Bobby.
you're not gonna
You
tell me
brought
Bobby
that
didn't
dirt into my house.
You're not gonna tell me that Bobby didn't finance that movie because he had her looking bad in that
I'm gonna
bitch.
tell my story.
Like he was an angel and she corrupted like that. That nigga told
That
that
ain't
story
how it went
totally
down.
different.
I'ma tell it.
He told that bitch totally different. I'm like, that's not what we all heard. We heard something else. He's like, no. She like, Bobby, you ain't gonna do these drugs, nigga.
She influenced me.
She was older than me.
I was with New Edition,
man.
living life.
Yeah, I had a care in the world.
I had a career
But
going
it's
before
funny
I
because
met
the New
her.
Edition, they say he doing coke and shit. But then when the biopic came, he had never did
You
coke.
got to
I'm
watch all of them and find the facts. Get
like,
the timeline.
Somebody lying. All right. Okay,
It's
so
Bobby.
we asked about the hair. We asked about the real nigga. You think you ready to go up?
I think so.
All
can't
right.
wait.
Ooh.
First time ever. Probably not gonna be the last. Cause she look funny. And if comedy don't work out, she can start OnlyFans.
Ah.
Afro Cootie.
Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Courtney.
Thank you. I already fucked up. Thank you. Is it? Oh, we're here. Hi, I'm Courtney. And usually for other people, that's really scary. I'm 5 feet tall and I'm a nightmare. And I love to make other people feel weird. That's my intro to everything, and I hope we can all begin this. How's everyone's body dysmorphia? Good. Okay. No one knows here what we look like. I know I sure as shit don't. I wake up every morning and I get dressed and I'm like, oh my God, I'm 90s Kate Moss. Like, I'm her, you know? Like, if Christian Valentino, you know, any of the directors at Chanel saw me, they'd be like, let's sign her. And then I take a selfie. Oh, no. It's like when you watch Planet Earth and all of the animals are just, you know, eating by themselves. And they're not, you know, used to anyone else perceiving them or understanding them or knowing that they exist. And then you really see yourself, and it's just like, oh no, this is what other people see. Yikes. But, you know, at some point you just have to, you know, wake up and be like, this is kind of just it. Like, I'm gonna be this hippo. France, I'm him. I'm the youngest hippo at the Cincinnati Zoo. Nailed it. And there's really nothing else we can do about it because I look fantastic and I'm really popular on Twitter. Here we are. Period. But yeah, no. I think it's really interesting and it's really fun being 26 because have you ever seen, I'm black, if anybody hasn't noticed that yet by my face. But if you haven't noticed, like a lot of white girls are very popular on TikTok and Instagram and all of the internet in the world. And it's like, oh my God, like like all of this content, like they're just pushing it out. They're so funny. Oh my God, they have husbands. Oh my God, they know how to contour their faces and look like weird glass dolls. And, oh my God, are they okay? Or is this an Ozempic ad? And you never really know.
He left.
It's just like,
He said
I'll
he was
never
cold
make
and
as
left.
much money as them. But let's just keep trying. And, you just kind of hope. But one of my, favorite couples on Instagram right now, I have no idea what their name is. I refuse to follow Instagram couples. Shut up. I refuse to follow Instagram couples because I would rather hyper fascinate on them and just have them constantly show up and my For You. And then that way I feel like, I'm not obsessed with them. Like, they're just constantly showing up. Like, I can just watch this. And then I feel better about myself. But I know that's because I'm constantly just watching it.
What?
But, fuck it. And so I watch all of these videos and whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, could you imagine if my fake relationship was that good? Instead of the one that, I just keep making
I don't
up.
think you know what that means.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, give her Courtney.
Oh, yes. Fuck the patriarchy.
How was the first time on stage?
That went better than I thought. It's just all of my inner monologue.
He called the vagina monologue. That's what he said.
Totally.
Thank you.
You remind me of a young white comic.
Thank you. Like Chris Farley?
No. Like just the white comics that come here. Because a lot of them feel like life is just shitting on them, like they're not white and got all opportunities in the world.
Facts.
And you sitting here as this well-endowed, Afrocentric black woman. It's like, woe is me. Like, no, I don't believe it.
It was
Woe
like Black
is me.
Daria. I like
I
it.
don't believe
Give
it.
me my woe.
I don't believe it.
I demand this.
You just talk about how sex you is in one moment, and then the next one you messing like, but I'm just not as popular as the white girls on the internet.
If you prick me, do
I'm
I
a
not
woman.
bleed?
I'm allowed to do whatever, okay? My bits are going to be from whatever section.
I see. I ain't mad at it. You can be many hats. But you did great, Courtney. We appreciate you coming
Thank
out.
you.
I hope you have fun. Ladies, did she do good? There you go. Talk about it.
Oh, no.
The next comic coming to the stage,
these
he is a
boys.
regular here. He is my dude. He's all over. He headlines and he features. He just did Secret Society. My man's been in Hilarities. Y'all give a good friend of mine, Flim Love.
Flim Love. Give it up for Flim Love. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
What's up, gang? How's it going? I've got a belly full of turkey ribs, so I'm ready to go to sleep soon. Can you hear me? All right, solid. I didn't even know ribs could come from a turkey. Did you know that? Did you know you can make ribs from a turkey? I thought they were like hollow. I thought they were just mostly like feathers and beak. You know, I didn't know you could make ribs from them. And guess what? They're delicious. Real delicious. Try some. Caucasian gals, I'm sure you're hip to them maybe. Who knows? Who knows? As Aunt mentioned, my name is Flem Love. My gram, she actually used to call me Baby Love as a young lad because I was the youngest love of the tribe. And recently I thought about getting an homage tattoo to old Gram because she's passed away now by getting the words Baby Love tattooed on my body somewhere. But seconds later, I realized what a horrendous idea that would be to have baby love tattooed on you in Old English, you know? Because what if I go to jail someday? What if they finally get me for felonious amounts of shenanigans, you know? They finally catch old love, old baby love. How am I going to explain that to the fellas on the inside, you know? How do you let the hard-hitting boys on the inside know about your Grams nickname she used to give you, you know? Fellas, it's just a dumb nickname my Gram gave me. Shut up. We're going to put baby love on your lower back now. Yeah. Now I'm holding some fella's pocket. Ladies, you heard exactly that correct. Yeah. I'm holding a guy's pocket. I'm his man meat now in jail. Yeah, that's right, ladies. Yeah. I don't want that. I don't want to hold anyone's pocket. Yeah. Hey DJ, you're a hip swinging homosexual. Is it gay to moan too loud while using a bidet? It is. Well, then why did God make it feel so good? You know. Why did He make it feel so good? Who knew you could get precision like that from a machine? You know. If loving my bidet so much that I moan is homosexual, then God damn it, call me Elton John. All right? Because I will continue to use it. Sir, how you doing? Not bad, just doing some comedy, you know. Yik-yakking it up right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What else can I talk about up here? Oh, I'm recently sober. Thank you. Thank you. It's miserable. It sucks. I hate every bit of it. I miss drugs. I miss drugs and alcohol. They were both a fantastic combination. Yeah. While sober, I really forgot how many fucking hours there are in the day. Does anyone realize that? Days just keep going and going and going. While sober, it's miserable. Miserable. The way I pass time now while being sober, I just do yoga and I just shadow box all my enemies in my living room. You know? That's right. Most of my enemies are just children too, so yeah. I fight a lot of kids in my head. Yeah. I wish I could beat up children legally. Is that worse than pedophilia? That can't be, right? I would rather fight a child than have sex with one any day, you know?
All right, Flim Love. Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
There's no child fucking going on down here.
None. Just fighting them, all right?
None.
Square up with a child. Do not have sex with them. They're gross. They're sticky.
right.
They have their own diseases. They're disgusting. Ew. Fight them instead. Push them, correct. Push them as hard as you can.
What's happening here? Y'all abusing children?
Oh, yep, dude, we're about to start a clan, all right? A child-beating clan. All right.
That's enough.
All right. Is that it?
Between Flim and you guys, I don't think children are safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping them safe by whooping that ass. Am I right, folks?
There you go.
Am I right?
Flim, you like you didn't get whoopings growing up.
I didn't. I got stern talking tos by my parents. All right? We didn't believe in abuse.
Tyrone, where the fuck you going?
All right. I think that's my time, though. Thank you all for listening to me
If you
just
don't
ramble
go
up
grab the mic
here
from this nigga,
while this THC juice
I just told you to plan.
sinks into my brain. I think Mr. Tyrone's about to come up, or I'm about to hand off.
What the fuck is you doing?
Flim Love, everybody. Flim Love. Make some noise for Flim Love. Thank both of y'all.
go tell your jokes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm coming to the stage. Is me, motherfucker.
Coming to the stage. Your next comic is Tyrone Gaines.
Woo! So I've been trying to work on cleaning up my act. I did a show and this lady said I was anti-woman and transphobic. I'm like, I don't think you could be both of those at the same time. I don't understand why she said that, but it was probably these jokes right here. I don't like women who say they have masculine energy. You just have a bad attitude. I don't never see these masculine women throwing a football with their kid or taking out no trash. All they do is fight and argue. That don't mean you're masculine, that means you're an asshole. I don't like women calling me daddy because it implies responsibility. I'm just passing through, don't put that pressure on me. I am scared to death of tall women. I met this tall woman in a loud bar. I thought she said she was a trainee. That nigga ain't even worked there. That's the only woman I've ever met with masculine energy. I said these jokes, man, and they tried to crucify your boy. You know, these are friendly jokes. I make fun of everybody equally. And I'm like, how could I possibly pick on anybody when I'm part of one of the most marginalized groups in America? I'm a nerd, and a black nerd at that. You know what I mean? Nerds look cool now. You see Comic-Con and like the little Marvel movies, you see groups of them. I was a nerd in the 90s. It was every man for himself. It wasn't no cyberbullying. Like back then, a group of dudes would just surround you and they'd just hit you and take your money. They called it bullying because we was kids, but it was more like robbery and assault, but whatever. And they would always say the same thing, like, hey, Ty, you ain't no real nigga. I'm like, what you mean? I'm black like you. Like, nah, you ain't no real nigga. I ain't know what that meant. So I knew I could win them over with the lunchroom roast. We used to call it ranking back then, but we used to roast. And my favorite thing was mama style. Your mama style? Oh, I was good at that. Like your mama sell pussy by the pound to buy that ounce, you know? Your mama got 49 titties and worked for the milkman. Like I was good. And they was like, oh yeah, Ty, you funny, but you ain't no real nigga. Didn't know what that meant, but I knew that's all I ever wanted to be. I went home and prayed to God, please, Jesus, please let me be a real nigga. Just let me. And God, being a generous God, he answered my prayer. The next year I moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and I was at this school called Blessed Sacrament. 97% white. I was a nigga there whether I wanted to be or not. All year long. And the kids there, they were so clever, man. So look, as the minorities, it was me, the Indian kid, and the Filipino kid. And the Filipino kid hated my guts because he was the black kid before I got there. I'm like, nah, Rufio, I'm here. It's over with. The Indian kid, they called him Flintstone because they said everything he said sounds like yabba dabba do. I'm like, oh, that's mean. It's mean. The kid even got me one time, man. He was like, hey, I saw Malcolm X this weekend. I'm like, what, you? And he was like, yeah, but I only made it 3/5 of the way through it. Evil. We also had a white kid in our crew who stuttered. They called him Remix, but that's a whole other conversation. But now I'm older, and I'm sick of niggas, man. I got cousins in my family, and I'm just sick of them. I seen two niggas argue over whose life was worse. My one cousin was like, man, I grew up in the projects, 12th floor. We ain't even had no elevator. We took the stairs. My other cousin was like, I grew up in the projects, 14th floor. We ain't even have stairs. I had to climb a rope. I'm like, y'all niggas both lost. And look, I don't visit niggas in jail either. I got locked up one time. I did 3 to 5, 30. And I knew right then that was enough time. I didn't want to be locked up no more. And look, I hate my cousins, man, because they celebrate anything. Man, look, they had my nephew's 1-year-old birthday party. Nigga, it was a open bar and a DJ. Niggas have nothing to celebrate. They have a party if a nigga go to jail and come home. All right, y'all, I'm digressing. I'm going home. I'm Tyrone. Nice to see y'all. I'm out. Peace. Coming to the stage next, man, this is the owner of the joint, my good brother, the host of the show, the reason for the season. Give it up for Ant Morrow.
What's going on with everybody? I appreciate y'all coming out. I know half y'all don't give a fuck about the show because y'all mean, whatever. My thing is this. I be listening to y'all niggas' conversations. Y'all be boring as fuck. There's no reason y'all having that much fun with these shitty conversations. But that's besides the point. I want to talk about something that's been on my heart all day. I recently was at my family reunion, and my cousin told me that the nigga she brought was her ex-baby daddy, which I didn't know that was even a thing. But she said it was her ex-baby daddy, and she was like, yeah, this is the one that got the DV charge. I'm like, so why the fuck he here? So then I got to thinking, if she can love that nigga again, I feel like it should be an amendment in relationships. Like, I feel like I'm all against beating on women. But I feel like if you with somebody long enough, you allowed to have like almost like how the purge was. You get one day that you deferring with your girl. Because she been getting on your nerves for years. You ain't doing the trash right. You don't make enough money. You get 1 year like, yeah, bitch, just uppercut for all that shit you was talking. And then go back like it didn't happen the next day. You know what I'm saying? I still love you like no other. That was your one. But bitch, I had to get you because just say it, man. Just say it. Has anybody ever been kidnapped before? You been kidnapped? Anybody been kidnapped? I didn't know I got kidnapped. I just put the pieces together and found out I was kidnapped. My own father kidnapped me as a kid. I played Little League football, and my father took me to McDonald's. Never forget this day of my life, because I didn't realize, you remember trauma, didn't know it's trauma. Father took me to McDonald's. We get breakfast at McDonald's, right? My father said, you're not going to make way for football. We got to go work some of this shit off. So my father had me running for like hours, right? I passed out in the car. We never make it to the football game. I wake up at somebody's house, still in football gear. This nigga downstairs chilling, smoking weed and shit. Like, where the fuck am I at? Then somebody walked in the room and said, hey, he up. Then I fell back to sleep. So I feel like he drugged me, because I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is Sunday I came home, my mother mad than a motherfucker. She was slapping him and shit. Where the fuck was you at? I realized I was kidnapped for 24 hours. I don't know if he was cheating. I don't know what the fuck was going on. My father took me. He had me. Oh, man. Having kids is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing having kids because when they babies and they watching them grow, it make your heart feel good. But it's also a curse. Because when you have too many kids, your life is never the same. Like, you ever had enough kids? You ever had so many kids you had to change the vehicle that you own? Like, I was cool in this shit. Now I'm in this fucking truck. I got to get a third row and shit. You know how much gas costs? Then, when you got a bunch of kids, you know how hard it's getting niggas to watch people? I be having to separate my kids. Like, hey, I'm going to send the two of y'all to your auntie house, and the two of y'all go to your uncle house, and then you going over to grandma house by yourself, because you all she can handle. And what? You ever try to drop 5 kids off at one nigga house? They mad as fuck. Where the fuck are all these kids gonna sleep at? Nigga, I don't know. I feel I had the same problem at the house. Nigga, where the fuck they gonna sleep at? The hell? Oh my God, what's going on? You didn't want to come in and watch a comedy show, but you gonna come in and interrupt it? Wow, disrespectful.
Wow. They rode together.
Wow, disrespectful. I'm just giving you a hard time. You don't gotta respect me. No, yes, the fuck you do. Okay, this is my shit. The fuck? DJ Getter. No, don't say, nigga, where the period go? Nigga, help me. Can you fight women? No. You can't? No. That's not fair. You taking dick, can't fight a bitch? That's crazy. Huh? Give him some kids? Oh, you want me to have sex with these women? According to my man over here, I got to give y'all some kids. You must know me because I don't pull out of shit. So it's going down later, whoever they are.
17 kids right now.
Hey, listen, don't worry about how many kids I got. As long as I take care of them. I ain't even gotta like him. I watch the movie Fences, like, I understand this nigga. It's not my duty like you, little nigga. Because I hate you sometimes. But it's my duty to keep you alive, because if not, I go to jail. And I don't want to go to jail. For real, man, because if I can go back, I wouldn't have none of these niggas. As much as I love them, I would erase this shit out my mind. You ever seen this, the one shit with Jim Carrey? The Spider Sleepless Mind? Yeah, just take that whole half off. You know how much money I have right now if I ain't had kids? I went to the drive-in once. They was charging per nigga in the car. I had no idea. Spent like $49 fucking dollars. And I got niggas in for free. I was like, yo, this is bullshit, bitch. And I gotta provide the radio for this shit. Fucking battery gonna dip, bitch. You owe me for this trip. I was bad than the motherfucker. All right, that's my last joke. I'm gonna get out of here. Look, we're about to start up. My man Eric in here, Mike D in the booth. They got food out on the patio. Jules gonna have the liquor for y'all. Best band in the land is setting up. Y'all have a good night. Drive safe.